I'm obviously happy. You know, obviously I shot a good score yesterday to give me a great chance in the tournament. You know, anything under any sub 70 score from here on in is going forward. So I'm quite pleased to have shot 69. Well, that's always natural, you know. Whenever you're out there in front, you're always cautious that yes, you'd like to make some birdies, but you're always aware that you know you don't want to drop shots, and definitely that showed up in my play today. There was at times I just was a little bit conservative, and it was good in one sense. I didn't short side myself. Only once today where I made my bogey, but everywhere else when I did miss, I was in a reasonable position to get up and down. No, even though you can shoot a low score, to do it 2-3 days in a row or 4 days in a row wasn't going to happen. As I said, I'll take 2 more times under 70 in the weekend and see how we get on. The PGA is obviously there in front of me. It's obviously very important. I'm not going to put my hat out and say that if I don't go and win the PGA, I've had a disappointing year. It doesn't work like that. You've got to take these things all in the context of a career. And if I don't win the PGA this year, I'll still have won 3 majors in the last 3 years. So that's good enough with me. I like that stat. So you can't. There'll be an awful. Certainly there'll be 10 players, maybe as many as 10 players that will walk away from the PGA next week feeling like they've lost out a year, missed out a year. There's probably 10 players who won't have won a major who feel like they're capable of doing it. So I won't be alone in that sense if it doesn't happen next week. And as I said, I had purpose to this year. I was doing some work, and I'm quite comfortable with where I'm at.